Hello and greetings wherever you are on this fabulous planet called Earth. I wish you a wonderful and enlightening day or night. Today, I want to be talking about something that we all see every day, but most of us don't notice them. Today, I'm going to be talking about birds. Alright, today, while I was sitting in a car with a good friend, waiting for her son to come out school. He was taking his final exams, because this the time of year. Many schools are out, especially in the south, they out already. Here in the northeast, schools are still in session, but not full force. If you're in high school, it's a time of year that you're taking the exam. So we was waiting outside, ready for her son to come and get his little ride home. It was like 12 o'clock, because since school's almost over, and when you take an exam, schools are just half a day in high school. So it was a half a day. Well, anyway, while we was waiting in the car, I was noticing the environment. And I was listening to the birds, and I was paying attention to the birds. Now, I asked my friend to listen. What do you hear? She kept saying she don't hear anything. I asked her 3 times, what do you hear? Other than my talking, she said she did not hear one thing. So what that means, ladies and gentlemen, she heard the birds like I did, but she did not hear them. That is, subconsciously she heard the birds, but on a conscious level, since we hear birds so much, she did not notice them. Well, anyway, I noticed them, and I was paying close attention to them. They was all eating food. I guess it was some piece of bread on the ground, and he was grabbing it. And I noticed something. I said, dang, birds are surely some selfish little creatures, like in the animal kingdom for the most part. Animals are selfish. They only care about, did I get my food? When I get my food, I gotta run away. Them little birds, when they was getting a little piece of bread, they was running away, chasing at each other, dominating each other, seeing who's the king of the hill, or seeing who's the alpha bird. They was doing that, fighting over the little piece of bread, seeing who's in charge. But then I was thinking too, hey, yes, all animals are selfish. And I'm going to talk about humans later, how we're different. All animals are selfish, but when it comes to the carnivores, there is one distinct advantage between the carnivores. For the most part, carnivores who have family ties, like lions, hyenas. Those are all I can think of. But I know some animals, some of the carnivores, they work together. But most animals, they don't work together. Most of them do not. Most animals, I'm by myself, I hunt for my food, and I eat my food. Like bears. They solitary creatures. Cheetahs. Solitary creatures. See, I can name a lot of them. A leopard. A solitary creature. And it goes on and on and on. So in the animal kingdom, it's rare when creatures work together. Yeah, I know who work together. Lions work together. Hyena works together. Wolves work together. And some wild dogs, they work together. But they work together to get the prey. After the killer prey, after the alpha get his meal, everybody else better get that little scrap and run. And when they get their scrap, like the birds, they take that little piece of meat and run away. But also, here's a distinct difference too. For the animals who work together, like the lion, the wild dog, the hyena, the wolf, they do from time to time, or always, someone will take some piece of meat back for the younglings to eat. Now, if they don't regurgitate it, I haven't watched the animal shows for a long time. I don't know if they either regurgitate the meat or they take a little piece of meat back for the young pups, for the young lions to eat. But other than those creatures who work together, even when they work together, like the hyena, we're going to rip the antelope apart, and you get your piece, I get my piece, and when I get my piece, I'm running in the corner, or I'm running under a piece of log, I'm going to hide and eat my piece. After we work together, I'm going to do what I do. Humans, on the other hand, we the only ones who are different. And I'm going to tell you how. Humans, we're still animals, but we not as get what you can get and run away like the lower animals are. Humans, we do share our food. For instance, I live in a city here in the state of Maryland. This is an incident when humans share. When you see a lot of homeless people outside, we do give them our money. I can say, here's $1 or $2. Give them something to eat. Or if we eating something, we will take our food and say, hey man, you want a hamburger? You want a piece of my hamburger or some of my fries? Humans, we the only one who share like that. We don't take our hamburger and run in a corner and eat it. When we have our holiday meals with our family, whatever your particular religion, Muslim, Buddhist, Hinduism, whatever, we all have our particular religious festivals. When we at our festivals, we all get together and we eat cordially. I may have a turkey, I may have some duck, some lamb, some pies. We share. I cut my piece of the pie, then I give it to you, you cut your piece of pie. I don't cut my piece of the pie, then decide, hey, I'm getting out of here. I'm running a corner. But there's a slight difference. Some of our family members, some of them, they do cut their piece and they run in a corner like them animals. We got our uncle, Uncle John, Uncle Bob, Uncle Luke, Uncle Dave. We got our aunt, Aunt Suzanne, Aunt Lakeisha, Aunt Jonita, Aunt Nisi, Aunt Betty. We do got our aunt and uncle and our cousins who may take a little piece of the meal and they decide for this particular meal, I'm not going to eat with the family members. I'm going to go eat over in the corner and watch the TV or listen to the radio. But for the most part, humans, when we come together, we eat together. Like to say, not so in the animal kingdom. So that's my little take about how creatures eat. When I was observing those birds, I said, all of them got the little piece of breadcrumb or whatever, and they did not share. They did not want to share. I saw some of them, they grabbed a piece of crumb or whatever. It was several pieces of bread. They grabbed that piece and they took off and flew away. All I did was just laugh at them. It was funny to me seeing the birds chasing each other, fighting each other over the meal. It was comical, but like I said, my friend who was in the car, she was oblivious. She was oblivious to the whole incident. She could care less because our minds, we see it so much, we tune it out. All right, so that's my little take, my good people, on what I found interesting for the day. Sitting in the car, quiet, waiting for the high school to come out, but while waiting, observing the behavior of those birds. Get what you can get and get out and dodge. Get out of Dodge. That's what that mentality. Get what you can get. I got my food. Now I'm hitting the road. I'm out of here. So, if you like my little discussion about what I observed today, like on my channel, I talk about anything that I find interesting, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe to continue to hear about what I find interesting in my daily life, please subscribe. If you're subscribed already and would like to be notified immediately what I find comical, interesting on a daily basis, click the bell button. If you found a little insight on my observation about the force of nature, interesting or entertaining, please share this on any social media platform such as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You know, the list goes on and on. Thank you for stopping by. You all have a good, wonderful day and observe nature.